Hello everybody, my name's Anthem. Welcome to a new Let's Play in Europa Universalis for Mare Nostrum? Mare Nostrum? Something like that. Anyway, I did try recording 2 videos earlier, but apparently my microphone wasn't recording, so I kind of had to redo the entire thing over. So you can see right here we were playing as Venice, so we will play as Venice again. So we'll go to Iron Man mode and we will hit play, just because I did want to, what's it called, Venice? It'll be like, you want to overwrite? Are you sure? Yes. But the reason I want to play Venice is because there are a bunch of new, trade things going on. There's, sailors and stuff now. So I think it can be quite interesting. And with the trade leagues and all that, we will see how it goes. But I'm basically going to play this the exact same way, except maybe a little bit faster than I did it before. You wouldn't know what it was. But basically my plan is to invade the Balkans. Invade Bosnia, invade Serbia. And that should be done very quickly. We'll rival the people who have rivaled us. France rivaled us. That's actually like really bad. So who rivaled us? Aragon did not rival us, which they did last time. So rival Hungary back. Who just like would Austria ally us? Okay, let's get the alliances that I want. They changed it so that you can only send a request every single day. So let's see. Conquer Cyprus will improve people relations, which is something I did last time, so we will improve relations here. And with our last guy, what I'm going to do is probably just invite people to the trade league. So right now we have guys in Ragusa, Alexandria, and Vienna. There's not a lot of one province miners in Alexandria. In fact, I don't even know if we're really... Well, we're pulling 1.6 ducats out, so actually that's actually pretty decent. But what we want is really to get the one province miners in this area in these 3 trade nodes to join our trade league, because that would probably just be for the best. So, got Urbino over here, but he is actually a vassal of the Papal State, so that is not going to be possible. We have a few Orthodox provinces that we can convert. You can see here. Okay, so we got Hungary. I do want to rival Aragon, because I think that'll be good for us. Denmark and France, I don't really have too much of an issue with them, but we'll rival Milan, because they've rivaled us. So let's get our guys over here. And one thing about Venice as well is that there's no estates due to the fact that the faction system is here. Right now we have the aristocrats. Who is our general? You have a 444, but he's 71 years old, so he's not going to be able to get reelected, which is kind of disappointing. If he was like 40, then I would reelect him like 100 times over until he died. But because he's 71, he'll probably die before the next election, if I had to take a guess. So we're making 5.16 ducats. That means we are able to hire a handful of people. So let's see, we got trade efficiency. Well, I mean, that sounds good for us. I mean, better relations over time is also good. But I think just having trade would be better. Get a discipline guy. And what do we got over here? We have a missionary strength. I said that could be useful. 0.2. Yeah, we could convert stuff. We'll get them. We'll get them. More admin points anyways is always good. Really, there's no reason not to. So we have a few years. We'll do that. Are they militant? They are. Intolerance, active missionary. They might rebel against us. Maybe. But, we'll see about that. So we have a free merchant. So what we're going to do, well, free diplomat, we're just going to start inviting people to our trade league. So we will wait a day. We will invite you to our trade league. We might just wait for people to send us alliance offers. Okay, so Ragusa's in the trade league. Nuremberg and stuff, these guys have high development. So I'm assuming they have, like, decent diplomats to send. Okay, fair enough. It's a good point. But we're just going to stay on speed 1 until... Also, one of the things with the trade league is that it actually does lower your diplomatic relationship slots to only 4 out of 3. Or it reduces to 3 out of 4, so... Cyprus, we are guaranteeing their independence, but really... it's nice that we're guaranteeing their independence. The Mamluks are guaranteeing their independence. Like, I just don't care about these guys, so I'm just going to revoke the guarantee, and then that'll be that. Just so we're not over our diplomatic relationship limit. But I wanted these people to join our trade league. Actually, you, Matua, I feel like you're probably a little bit better to join the trade league, because he's, in our node. I'll invite you to the trade league. I think Augsburg also... Okay, yeah, they'll join. In 2 days when we get a diplomat back. I mean, it's getting close. neutral attitude, but I'm pretty sure when you get, I think, 6, there's a negative there's like a negative modifier. And that will be our 4th, so we can probably still get one more person. 13, 18, like Ulm would be good. Would Ulm join my trade league? He would absolutely join my trade league, so we'll get him to the trade league. Also, Austria did ally Hungary, so there's a good chance that he might just break the alliance with us. I mean, we don't like him because we allied them. But just in case, we don't have Poland as a backup. Oh, no. Oh, he rivaled. Okay, he rivaled Austria. Okay. I think Austria is a good person to have in our control right now, or at least be an ally. Because if we're allied to the Emperor, that means a lot of the Holy Roman territory. Is there a way, if I press I twice, that switch between? Okay, that's kind of cool. But you can see right here, like, a lot of this land is in the Empire. We can't really do much about it. We couldn't be able to take it if we weren't allied to the Emperor himself. And also, we should have been sending these guys out to trade missions. So protect trade in Venice. We have these guys here, but they're not going to be able to do much for us. And I think we can build 5. Four. Okay, next month we'll be able to buy another guy. So let's go to speed 4. We'll buy a 5th merchant ship. Okay, fantastic. Yeah, and there's the alliance breaking, so not much we can really do to save it. Oh, he rivals 2 of our other rivals as well, so we'll just dissolve the alliance, ally Poland, because it just makes more sense. And Genoa's just like Genoa, basically our main Italian rival. He's just like adding random people into his trade league. I think what we're doing smarter by having people locally in our trade league. Also, did Bohemia and Serbia ally each other? They absolutely did. This is what they did last time. It was actually like really, really annoying. But we're gonna have to wait until we get at least a little bit of money. We can lower our military spending right now. Why is our... Oh, religious unity is making our corruption go up. Okay. Okay, but what we're going to want to... Oh, so we do want to embargo people. So... Economy, issue embargo against you, issue embargo against you, and then our third rival is Milan. We're going to need to wait a few days to get a diplomat, but then we will... Oh, we have a truce. Probably just I don't know why we have a truce, but that's fine. So what we're going to want to do is we are going to, because we can't fabricate any claims on Serbia, we are just going to have to covert, because we're not, you can't justify a claim straight from here. Now you need to have a spy network. But it basically makes claims free. Before you had a chance of getting discovered. I mean, it's still here. You still got a 2.9% risk of discovery. But only if you have a larger than 25. And each claim only costs 10. So you could fabricate as many claims as you wanted and never get caught. As long as you don't go over 25. So we'll do that against in Bosnia. We'll probably co-belligerent Serbia as well. They don't ally anybody else. They just ally each other, so... It should be fine. And I don't even know, is Alexandria 0.5 to Venice? I mean, we probably should keep them, right? And hopefully this is helping us push things into Venice. Because we have all the trade power of those other guys. Is there a way I can see that? Venice. Oh, we actually have number 1 here. Receive trade power from Augsburg, Ulm, Nuremberg, and Mantua. Fantastic. And I'm assuming nobody else would join our trade league. Yeah, you can see we have 6 people, so that's a negative 10. There might be somebody. I've had people join when we have 10. I've had people join when there is 7. But these guys have they're just too big, sadly. What we could do is we could just invite more people to the trade league and just make sure that Genoa doesn't have them. So I think we're going to do that. Also, apparently threatened actually is a good modifier to try to get people into the trade league. So is there anybody here who's threatened of us? I like how Genoa would actually join our trade league, even though they can't. Is there anybody nearby that's threatened by their existence? No, the HV is kind of just fine with us. Like Navarro, actually Navarro might not as soon as we get up to 7. Yeah, there we go. Like even these guys, they would join our trade league if they just were small enough. And actually, can I ally Ragusa? I mean, I can, but it's gonna go over our slots because we have 2 vassals. We can't annex any of them until 54. So that's a little bit disappointing. But we're gonna wait for this to get up to 20. We could start. Yeah. So our guy died. I think we are gonna want to go for trade ideas first. I think it makes sense due to the fact that we are a trade republic. But I don't know. Should we focus on diplomat points? Or should we focus on admin points so we can actually get up to Tech 5? I think we're probably going to go like this, 774. We could balance it out a bit more and have like 666. But I feel like what's going on now is fine. So we have the guild in charge right now. Build cost. I would prefer to have the traders in charge. If I spend 10... That's it? Only 10 Diplo points? Yeah, and then I think at the end of the month, there we go, the traders are now in charge. I don't know why it takes from the aristocrats. I wish you kind of just took it from half and half. But apparently that's not how it works. So we have 41 ducats. That means we can start building up troops. They're 10 ducats each. We can build 6 more. And because these are building boats, we can't actually build anybody right now until they are all done. So Istra, all we can do is just build infantry in the provinces like that. So that's 3. What's our current? It's 11.4. Yeah, now we just need a little bit more money, but these supposed to be gonna take forever. Do we have a? It looks like they are actually combining with the second fleet. Before it didn't seem like they were, because I think we only had 7 to begin with. Also, did we set our budget actually to 0? No, we didn't. Actually, yeah, you should just go to Damadia. But you're, you just don't have enough morale to actually go. You need to have at least 0.5, so it's going to take a few months. But you should go there. Go to Venice, and then you're going to go ship over as well. Just because we need to go to... We need to go to Bosnia. They don't like us very much. Actually, they do kind of like us. But they really, really shouldn't. Fabricate a claim or 2. Do you have any claims? Like, Ragusa has claims. I mean, could we vassalize you? No, they don't want to. But having Ragusa down here be an okay vassal, it's a bit hard to say, really. Send this 1 infantry to Dalmatia. And now that, build a few more troops. Let's split the army in half, send you over here as well. And okay, so the Armenians are invading Albania. Nobody is surprised in the slightest by that. I do like Karaman's new color. I didn't even know they got a new color, but I do like this kind of like light bluish thing they got going on. Okay, so let's look at the army compositions of the of Bosnia and Serbia. So military armies, Bosnia, they have 7,000. Serbia probably has around the exact same. Serbia has 8,000, so that is 15,000? 15,000 men? I mean, that's a little bit more than I would actually, like. Okay, so now we can attack the Ottoman Empire for a core back. I don't even know really why we have a core on this province, but I guess I'm not going to complain about it too much. These guys just still have no morale. Yeah, so you go over there. And is that all the troops being built? Is there anyone else still being trained? No, we're out of force number 21. Well, what you might want to do... Well, first thing we absolutely want to do is increase army maintenance to maximum. Foreign plots. Lose 10 Republic condition for... I think that's fine. We're going to need at least a little bit of a war chest in order to fund the war that we're going to be going on. Hungary just got a claim on us. Hopefully they don't try anything. We have Poland on our side. Do they have their... They don't have the Union yet. But hopefully Poland, and as soon as they get the Union over Lithuania, we'll make sure that Hungary doesn't think about bringing, you know, Austria in and fighting me. I mean, Austria doesn't have any claims on us, but... The guild... I don't want the guild to get influence. There's 5 tradition. Well, I can't lose that either. Fine. The guilds can take over again. And we have 15 ships. 15 ships. Well, what we could do, because this is how the war is basically going to work out. There's 2. Actually, can I get relations through you? Thank you. It's going to cost a little bit of diplo points, but there's basically 3 forts in Bosnia, Serbia. There's one here, here, and there. So we can go everywhere if we need to, but we are going to have to split the army in half, basically engage 2 people at the same time, so that their armies will split up and we can crush any stacks that are trying to run away. We could even bring, like, we could get Ragusa into the war. Probably just call them on land territory. But if anything, I would probably just want to... We don't need this guy in here anymore. We can threaten war. They won't say yes to it, but we could threaten it. Threaten... No, do covert, fabricate claim. Like, we could just invade Ragusa. The problem with Ragusa is that it actually is... It's only a 14 development. What if we tried to attack him? Probably we can't declare war on somebody in a trade league. Yeah, that makes sense. So we'd have to break the trade league. But we actually... No, okay. But I don't know, does that give you a truce? I think it's fine. We need generals. Because we don't have the guilds, we can't just get free generals, which is a little bit disappointing. But, let's go to the army tab. How's the Orthodox? They should be fine. 8.6 years. It's not going to take 8.6 years to convert. So, make our king into a general because he is... Well, he's a king and we don't lose stability if he dies. So we have a 0-1 and a 1-2. Oh, these are really bad, but they both have siege value. That's important to know. They both do have siege value. So Bosnia, I'm sorry, but I might need, you know what, Ragusa, if we already have, let's just ally you. Even if we don't give you land, like who cares? Just have 5,000 more men on our side. Obviously, they don't like us anymore because we allied Ragusa. So Ragusa, we can call them in on land. Promise, but I mean, I think we should do it. Come on, Ragusa. Where is the Bosnian army? There it is. They're locked. I don't know where the Serbian army is. They're probably, you know, like, yeah, right there. But as soon as we kill them, Serbia's gonna be locked. But they should die. There's no way we... There's no way we can lose. Okay, we took like a -2 penalty. But hopefully, because it's so early into the month, we might be able just to walk into Serbia and crush their territory. Vassalize this guy. I think we can absolutely do that. It's going to be a little bit challenging. And they won't do it regular. They're a member of the Empire. But, you know, just have it on the back burner, you know. So we're going to crush this stack. We might be able to... We're not... Oh, no. Okay, they're going to get a recovery tech. But still... Nope, they're all dead anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so let's figure out how this is going to go. So we have a level 3 fort and a level 1 fort and a level 2 fort. So we need 9, 6, and 3. So we need 18 troops total to siege down the forts. We don't have 18 troops right now, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Actually, no, but with this guy we do. So send a 3 stack there. We only have 11,000 manpower, so I don't want to take too many casualties. And the war actually went way better this time than it did last time. But I do think that this is going to be a good time to end this video, so thanks everybody for watching. My name's been Anthony. If you've enjoyed, remember the thumbs up. Not enjoy, click thumbs down. Want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.